Up with Jesus Martinez, the director of golf at Papago Golf Course, and should we call him a socialite, or what should we call him? Is he a
social media expert?
Yeah,
tech
exactly.
Guru?
He's got another job even after if he leaves pro golf or golf. He's got a job.
There we go.
All right, folks, we'll be right back. Welcome back to Golf AZ Radio. More hours, more guests, more laughs, powered by Golfsmith International. We're live at Golfsmith at 54th Street and Ray Road, just east of I-10, and it is another glorious day in the golf mecca of the world. And I'm absolutely positive that our next guest is going to be able to confirm that reading and that statement. And we're fortunate to have with us today the director of golf at Papago Golf Club, and what are we calling him again? A multimedia guru, whatever.
Social media expert,
yeah,
tech
there
guru.
We go. And he is, folks. Let me tell you, he's got his own channel on YouTube, and it's the one, the only Jesus Martinez. Jesus, how you doing today?
Hey, I'm doing good. How are you guys?
Yeah, I was bragging you up that you leave the golf business. You've gone right into IT work or whatever that's called. So,
I appreciate it. Thank you very much for the compliments. I was listening in on Ustream, and I thank you very much. I'm glad you guys are enjoying what I'm doing.
Yeah, it takes a lot of work. It's not easy. I mean, there's a lot of things to do to a golf course, but promoting it's a very important. It's probably the last thing on the agenda sometimes. You get wrapped up in all the other nonsense.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been very lucky in having a great staff, and I'm able to not have to man the counter, although I really do enjoy jumping in there and continuing to do that. But with that frees up my time to make sure that I'm able to market through the Google,
it's important.
Google Plus, and the Twitter and all that good stuff.
Now, you know Kayla Mortellero. Do you know Jeff Heisner, formerly
Yes.
of ABC 15 Sports Team? Okay, just want to make sure you knew all the players today because he's watching. he sent me a text, and then I gave him the thumbs up side. That's who I was thumbing up, guys, when I did
I
it.
was like, looking good on Ustream, and I got the thumbs up.
Well, Jesus, kind of give us a barometer reading or give us a grade on what's going on, the condition of the course first.
Course conditions are amazing. I played 18 holes this morning. I was the first one out, and I've been able to play a lot of golf recently at Papago. And I mean, the course is just in phenomenal shape. We've got some big events coming up, so that's one of the reasons. Obviously, we try to be in the best shape we can always, but the greens are just amazing. They're rolling almost an 11, if not just a little over 11, so that's really fast. But we're getting ready for the All-American Gateway Tour, which is going to be at Papago January 20 through the 22nd. And then the very next day on the 23rd, we're hosting the Waste Management pre-Monday qualifier to try to get into the big show at the Waste Management.
Are you going to play in that? Are you going to try to?
You know what? We actually had one on January the 7th for the Southwest Section Class A PGA Professional.
That's right.
And Chris Dompierre from Skyline Country Club in Tucson and Chris Hantla from Golf Tech. Actually, you guys should know Chris very well.
Yeah, we do.
They're in the store with you. Both of them were able to qualify, so they're going to be playing at McCormick on Monday, January the 27th, in the Monday qualifier, where the top three players in that will get to go to the Waste Management Open.
Hey, Jesus, I wanted to check in and see what's the kind of difference between players who are walking and riding now out at Papago?
You know what? Honestly, I did a little Facebook contest for a free T-shirt, and it was what percentage do you believe walk versus ride? And it ended up being pretty close, I believe, to like 42% were walking.
Good. That's a pretty that number surprises me. I mean,
that's on a Saturday. We get a lot of weekend guys who like to walk. Papago is a very walker-friendly golf course, so we do get a lot of guys who are walking. I'm surprised with the number was so high. But at the same time, I do see it a lot. That's one of the things I think makes Papago unique is the fact that we do allow you to walk. A lot of courses you go to are riding only, riding fee. This is all we offer. We're able to say, no, we'll let you walk, and that's something that's been around for a very long time at Papago, and we wanted to continue that tradition and continue to allow you to walk.
Well, a lot of the new courses are not designed for you to be able to walk. There's so much distance between green to next tee that you have to ride. So that's what's so great about Papago is that there's short distances and the views are like spectacular.
Oh, yeah.
Your feet hurt though when they're done though. There are a lot of hills.
Yeah, well, I'm calling BS on walker friendly. At least in my case, because there is more movement out there than you believe. and it's a slow descent, and it's a slow climb coming back. And
we can get you a push cart.
No, that's even worse. We need a caddy is what I need. What I need is, hey, just save me.
You need a caddy to carry you around.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, just save me a golf cart. We'll just save all of us a lot of problems. But
yeah, absolutely. I also wanted to mention that one of my own assistants, Travis Childress, he also tied at that 69. There was actually a three-way playoff in that qualifier. So kudos to him for shooting the 69. All three of them shot 69, but unfortunately, he did not win in the playoff.
He's like a proud papa, you hear him?
Yeah, I want to make sure to get him in there.
Sure.
I also got to give a shout-out to Chilo Mendoza. Do you guys know Chilo?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Absolutely, because every time I'm on the radio, he goes, I was talking about Greyhawk, I think, last time I was on the radio with you guys, and he's like, dude, I played with you that day. Why didn't you mention me? You're right. So I'm sure Chilo is probably listening right now, so I want to make sure to get him on there. And then Kurt Hudek, I actually texted him, because I heard he was going to be on. I said, hey, I'm warming up the radio for you. You're on right after me.
Yeah. Teeing it up for him, that's for sure. Hey, you know what? Just we want to cover every aspect of golf. We want to get the courses covered. We want to get the associations covered. We want to get everything to do with golf in Arizona on the radio. And we pretty much do.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys do a great job. I was listening earlier. Jeff was talking about Dobson Ranch. I actually love playing Dobson Ranch. I usually play there every Friday, part of their net skins game, and they also have the growth section. I love playing there. I think it's a great golf course, and it's just one of my favorite tracks to play. Anybody interested in a good game, since it's a net game, they provide you with a handicap once you've played 3 times, and it's good anytime on Friday you come in and sign up and you can play. So it's a good way to get some competition.
I'll have to join him. I'll have to join you.
You have to get in there. You just bring your wallet. That's all you got to do, Jeff.
He'll be digging into it pretty good, I'm sure. Yeah.
And then I also heard you guys talking about how awesome the weather is, and it's very true. The first 14 days of 2014, we're actually up in comparison to 2013. We're up 530 rounds.
Good for you guys.
17,000 in greens fees and 20,000 in total revenue. So this winter has been unbelievable, and it's been really great. I mean, obviously our course conditions being good is helping us out, but the weather, that's one of the big things that you just can't control, and that really allows us to get a lot of golfers in. My accountant was telling me something interesting. He thinks more people are playing right now because it's so crappy on the East Coast that they're like, you know what, I got to play golf. Like, I'm not going back home. I got to play golf. And I'm like, you know what, that's possible, because I definitely know you want to take a picture on the course and text it over to your friend somewhere in Chicago, freezing, and be like, hey, what are you doing today?
Exactly.
Well, just the other day, we got a request to retweet for the Papago Men's Golf Club. Can you talk a little bit about how to get involved with that?
Yeah, absolutely. The Papago Men's Club, they actually have their own website. If you visit our website, papagogolfcourse.net, and then you go to clubs programs, there's a link there which will take you, or you can go directly to their website, which is papagomens, MENS golf.com, and you can sign up right online. We did just go back to the AGA for handicaps, so that's going to allow you to be able to, have your handicap through the AGA, allowing you to play in all those Arizona golf championships and all that stuff. So that's going to be a big factor in getting more people to join. The club is great. I mean, they play one Saturday or Sunday once a month. If it's the major, like the club championship, they'll play Saturday and Sunday. But they put out the schedule well in advance. So I really like that, because I think everybody has jobs, has to work, but you can ask for time off. You can be like, hey, this second Saturday or like this 18th of January, they're having their event. I'm going to need that day off because I'm playing in a men's club. So it allows you to not ask for a lot of time off, but to know exactly what days you're going to play and be able to compete. And it's a great group of guys. They get together. They're going to start a Wednesday Raz game, which is a little skins game that they play on Wednesdays. They're going to have the Saturday game, which is, like I said, once a month. And then they also will put together, I think, for New Year's and New Year's Eve, they had games out at Papago. So they do a lot of little small things as well. And they also do some traveling in the summertime. They go up to Prescott, and they go get out of the hot weather and play some golf. So they're a tight group of guys, and they're also very, very friendly.
And if I remember, I first came down here and played skins games over there at Papago, and there were always has been, some really good players out there in that men's club.
Yeah, the men's club, they have some very solid players. Michael Wog, Ben Kindholtz, both of those guys are just always up there shooting low scores. We still have our Monday skins game, but those is pretty much taken over by All-American Tour players and Gateway Tour players, and those guys are shooting 63s and 64s. So sometimes it's kind of scary to put your money in that pot. But the last few weeks, it's been one player taking home all the money from the skins, so it's about a $1,000 payout.
Oh, my
sometimes
goodness.
there'll be like 2 skins, $500 a piece. My favorite was 2 weeks ago. I remember his last name was Johnson, I believe, but he had a hole-in-one on number 4, and that was the only skin, no open holes on the course, and that ended up being $1,000, and you get a hole-in-one. I mean, it couldn't be a better day.
Oh, my God. Hey, just go ahead and just pencil my name in, just pencil
Absolutely. Yeah, we'll put it in there, and then right beside it, my favorite part is their scoreboards, because when you don't make a birdie, they write scum. It's like, man, you just can't call them out anymore. Every time I play, I'm like, I got to make at least one birdie today, because I don't want that up next to my name.
Oh, that is too good. So that's really carved out for the little better golfer and those who are looking to judge their game, maybe.
It is definitely a very it's from the black tees, blue tees on the par 3. So it's definitely there to test your game. But at the same time, we're open and inviting to anybody that wants to participate. I've got a lot of high handicappers who do play, mainly because, one, they want to support these young players.
Yes.
Who are, their ambition is to make it to the PGA Tour someday. And at the same time, they want to be able to play alongside those guys. And you never know. You're going to have 4 chances at those par 3s. You could have a hole-in-one. That's going to be some guaranteed skin money.
Well, I have to say, you're kind of a breath of fresh air, because I can't remember the last time I talked to someone who's a general manager or a head pro of a golf course that plays as much golf as you do.
that involved in the game.
I am very lucky in having such a great staff and having Mark Woodward, who runs the golf course, who allows me to not only get stuck behind the counter and checking golfers. Because honestly, I do love doing that. I did that for a very long time, waking up early in the morning. I enjoyed it. It was really something that I really, really enjoyed. Now I'm not doing it. I kind of miss it. But at the same time, I'm expanding, playing the golf. I know you were talking earlier about my Twitter and my Facebook. I love posting my scores. I do a lot of online stuff where I'm using Foursome Golf, Golf Logics. I'm using both of those apps, putting in my scores, putting in, what am I shooting, when am I putting, how many putting strokes I'm taking, am I, getting up and down. And I'm a big stats person. I'm a big technology person. So this all fits in my realm. And then I'm able to share that on social media, Twitter, Facebook. And hopefully that inspires or gets people wanting to play more golf. And hopefully they're going to come to Papago. If not, just go out and play more. And that's really what I want to do. I want to make sure people are playing. I think it's really important.
Now, Jesus, do you put the stats in even though you had a really bad day? Say you had like 38 putts.
Absolutely.
You do?
Most
Okay.
Of my scores,
Well
of my
done.
scores are over 80, which, I'll go to Dobson and I'll shoot freaking like 72. And then the next day I show up at Papago and I shoot like 84. I'm like, I know, I made 5 birdies on the back 9 at Dobson. Why can't I make 5 birdies on the back 9 at Papago? It's just a completely different game. But no, I put them in there. I'm very honest with my scores. I'm definitely a person to play the ball down everywhere and to follow the USGA rules. I don't necessarily recommend that for everybody because I want the game to be fun.
Yeah.
So if you want to hurt your club, my first day I took my new set of 18-2, 714 for Titleist out. My first shot was right on number 1 into the desert, and I hit my 5-iron, big gouge.
Yep.
So I can understand anybody who doesn't want to mess up their club taking their ball back in the fairway. I wouldn't penalize you for that, but definitely they'll be playing me for money. You're going to have to hit it out of the rock.
I think Jeff and I talked about this before. We need to get a rock club for the,
you got your
for the Arizona desert.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. A rock club is a good investment out here. There's definitely no doubt about it, especially at Papago, because we do have a lot of rocks out in the desert.
You know what amazes me is that you've made such a comeback in such a short period of time. Or maybe it doesn't seem like a short period of time for you, but you guys are on top of it right now, aren't you?
Yeah, we're very lucky. I mean, everything that's come to be has been, whether it's Gary Hickerson, our superintendent, who's doing an amazing job, the staff that he's put together, from the groundsman to everybody that works out there, they just really take pride in what they do. And it's easy. Once we're in the golf shop and we have a great product that we're offering to our customers, we don't get those complaints. We don't get those upset customers, which allows us to be in a better mood and provide better customer service. And I think we've got the all-around, whether it's customer service, getting your bags from your car, or greeting you when you come into the pro shop and going out on the course and just having an exceptional experience. And not to mention, you have the great views of the buttes there's really we are definitely on cloud nine right now.
Yeah, you're talking about the picture. I mean, Jeff was mentioning on Facebook of the pictures that you got on Facebook and how great they are.
Like, people go, when do you work? Like, I don't ever see you there. Well, that's usually because I'm there at like 6 a.m. before the sun rises. I'm doing my dailies. I'm getting everything done that I'm supposed to be getting done. I'm taking my pictures, uploading them to Facebook, and then hopefully I'm on the tee by 7:30. And then I go out and play, and then I come back in and do some more work, and then I'm out of there. But that's kind of the idea, is getting in there super early. I love the sunrise. The sunrise, I'm much more of a morning person than I am. I'll be in bed by 8 p.m., but I'll be up at 4 a.m. no problem, and I just enjoy it. I mean, it's just who I am.
Sounds like a marriage between you and Uncle Buck.
Exactly. We could talk. We could call each other in the morning. I get up early too. I'm a morning person, but I'm.
Yeah, I've been. I don't know. I guess even when I was in college, I remember partying a little long till like 2 a.m. and then waking up at 5, ready to go and work.
That hurts. That reminds me.
You know, it was good I was young then, because now there's no way I could ever do that.
I'll tell you what. You need to tell our listeners what your rates are right now. Maybe is this your peak or prime time, Jesus, or do you got another rate change?
Right now, we're going to be running the rates from January all the way to the end of February. We're going to go up, but maybe only $5 or $10, so it's not going to be a lot.
Oh, okay.
But if you're a City of Phoenix card holder, which means you live in Maricopa County, you either have an Arizona driver's license, you can provide a property tax statement from Maricopa County, you can purchase one of these cards, $50, good for 1 year. If you already have the card, it's only $30 to renew. And it's $47 writing, Monday through Thursday, and $49 on the weekends. And that's good through February 28th. As I said, in March, it'll go up $5 or $10, nothing too crazy. And then for public, we do punish our visitors a little bit, but not a lot, not by any means. Monday through Thursday, it's $74.
Yeah.
That includes the golf cart. Friday through Sunday, that's $80. I would put our conditions up against Greyhawk. Anybody from North Scottsdale, True North, I think we're an exceptional product and an exceptional value, considering you're going to go pay $200 over there.
Yeah, exactly.
You can pay $80. You're going to be in Central Phoenix, but hey, you're safe. No one's gotten hurt while we're.
This is beautiful. Hey, there's no problem there, folks.
No.
They got an armory right across the street.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, those guys left off, so they definitely protect us.
Good barbecue and Honey Bears close by.
Oh,
Honey Bears is right there.
Exactly.
Oh man, Honey Bear Dave's over there all the time. Not the golf course. Once he's done with his cater deliveries, he comes by and he plays pretty much every afternoon, but he just loves it out there.
That is beautiful. Hey, Zeus, thanks for joining us today. I'm going to come see you now. You got me all talked into it.
Absolutely. Come out, play Monday, 12 o'clock. We'll get you in one of those good
bring my wallet.
Like
I got it.
So you can be like, wow.
Bring a lot of money.
On the front.
I'm a glutton for punishment. Hey, Zeus, you've been a good partner. We're glad you're part of the show. Good luck to you. Continued success, and I'll be up to see you, buddy.
Thank you. Have a good one.
There goes Jesus Martinez, the director of golf. He's a fun guy, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. And he's so keen into social media and
He's got
getting people involved in golf.
Yeah, he's got it, man. He understands it.
You've got to go there and like their Facebook page. There's some great pictures. You always just stop there.
Yeah, he does a great job. All right, here's your sounder.